Well, good morning, everyone. It's a fantastic day here in Les Abdelone at the moment, 27th of May, and day 264 or something like that, I think it is. And here's the North Atlantic, and here, this little speck down the bottom here is Jeremy. So a lot going on in some strange sorts of ways. There's GGR boats all over the place, and I'll get straight into it, I think. And I'm just going to build this up a bit here. I'm on the wrong page here. Okay, so there it is there. A couple of things going on. First of all, if we come up here, you'll see Bayonet's about to arrive, cut straight across France here. Bayonet's just about to arrive in Southampton, and she'll be, rig will be removed. Dick is on board, sailing that for Aberlish, and then she'll be put on a ship and going over to Emirates to go into a museum, which is kind of cool. Jeremy's made a big move. He's heading out towards Les Abdelone now. And if we come back here, the other person that's out sailing, Guy de Boer, just took off from La Rochelle, delivering a boat down to the Orca rudder ripping off zone down here. He's going to go through Gibraltar and heading into the Med as delivery. And I hope he's back in time for the prize giving. But anyway, we'll see. Edward's on his way across the Atlantic, heading over to Canada again, over to Nova Scotia and so on. Again, he'll be rushed to get there. He's out here somewhere at the moment. Rushed to get there and back in time for the prize giving. And remember our little mate Lutz. Lutz is down here at the moment. Where are we? He's just in here, getting ready to sail his Rustler 36 all the way across to Les Abdelone. So he's not going to make the prize giving either. So anyway, that's kind of fun, but he's finally just about underway. I think he's going to leave on Wednesday or Thursday or something. He was supposed to be gone for 5 weeks, but I think it'll be 3 months, but that's boats. So it'll probably take a month to get across the paddock here. And then if I, hang on a sec, I've got to come back to this one to give you an update on Guy. If I press that one there. Okay, so this is the latest screenshot for Guy. He's about 2,000 miles from Les Abdelone, so you can see Ireland up here. This is the Bay of Biscay in here, so a little bit off screen. I'm assuming you can see my cursor here. 2,000 miles to go. He's through the worst of the trade sort of thing, looking for some westerlies, making his way steadily towards Les Abdelone, not reporting any difficulties or anything like that. He's just having a nice sail and conditions are pretty good, making 5 knots, just not heading right on course. So he's still got obviously a bit of a northeasterly slant there, but he'll be, if he's 2,000 miles out, that's a couple of weeks. So he's still on, a couple of good weeks, but it probably won't work out like that. So say 3 weeks at worst, he's still going to make the prize giving. So that'll be a bit of fun. A lot of people looking forward to seeing him. He gets in. Okay, so back now to hang on, wrong screen for me. I'm assuming you're getting all of this. Jane's not online at the moment, so I'm assuming it's all happening. Okay, so the good news for Jeremy is that he's actually heading directly for Les Abdelone. You can see there. And he is only, when I say only, he's actually gone backwards over the last few days. Oh, no, he's inside 700. So he's 687 nautical miles to go. And right now, he's actually flying. He's doing 3.8 knots. It's the fastest he's been in a VMG sense forever. That's showing 703 nautical miles to the finish. He's still sailing with restricted sail, obviously, because of his 4-stay issue, but at least he's on track. And I'm not sure, but I doubt whether it's going to hold for long, because you'll see what happens with the weather in a minute. But that's still encouraging. And I'm going to turn the wind off here just so you can see his track. No overlay. It's the easiest way. And now if I go into this one, not that one, where we go? Here we go. You can see here's everyone else's track. Boom, straight into Les Abdelone, poor Jeremy. You can see here it all started. Everything was looking good till there. Then dunk, 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 dunk. And if I play it back, if I could see, I won't do it now, but you can play it back and see how slow his progress has been. I mean, just really sad. But anyway, that's sailing, and we all know about that. Boat's getting a little bit tired after all the distance that he's done, so he's got to look after it. He doesn't want to push the boat, and that's the name of the game. So In fact, I was surprised he's holding so high. So the conditions must be really good, but it's looking as if there's a bit of breeze there. That's looking, when you see this color here, there's 28 knots gusting higher, and it would suggest that he's got 20 plus, anyway, 2025, and the sea is going to start building up. So he's doing really well at the moment, all things considered. I think he's put the pressure on. Maybe he's running out of cans of vegetables to drink. I'm not sure, but he might be pushing the boat just a little bit harder, but obviously managing it as best he can. Now, if we start working the weather through, I might be able to pick it up one more. So, yeah, we can. So you can all see where Les Sables d'Olonne is. Here we go. We'll just walk it through. So, okay, wind direction is everything that we're looking at because it's all pretty green. And it's not changing there. So the first day, here it goes now. It's starting to swing. I don't know if you noticed that it was sort of up here. Now it's starting to swing more around to the east, and we're not even through the first day yet, the first 24 hours. But now you can see very distinctly the breeze is coming down here and hooking across. Okay, so it's coming down from the northeast. And then by the time it gets down here, it's literally turned into an easterly. Now, he'll go forward a little bit, but not very far in that 24 hours. This is 24 hours from now. He's probably only going to do about 50, 60 miles or something, which, it's not too bad. Yeah, we got a big scale. So he's going to be maybe, I think he'd lose a bit of ground in the course. He's going to be there. So, okay, so it's still... Yeah, it's an east-northeasterly. So the further he comes into it, the further his course is going to head down this way. So we'll push it through. So let's see where he's going to be. Let's see what's happening with this wind. It's pretty much holding. That's actually not too bad. Holding, he might be able to. He's really holding high at the moment, like sailing close to the wind. He looks to be sailing 50 degrees to the wind, something like that. So that's encouraging. Be able to keep holding that. Coming through again, that's all encouraging. It's gone a little bit. It's still holding east-northeasterly. It's pretty flat. It's remembering there's north, there's east. Northeast is this way, and this is absolutely east of northeast. So he's going to slowly curve down. And then on the 29th, which is 2 days from now, this is 2 days out, 48 hours, we're going to get this extra push with the breeze. So 2 days out, he might be 150 miles. So there's 170. So he's going to be in this zone here. If I put the grid on, you might see. Oh, okay. So he's going to be about on this line and a little bit down on the course. And then we'll see when this is heading towards day 3. The wind's going to pick up and it's going to the east. It's very directly straight on the nose. So when that happens, he's going to be 45 degrees down this way. At best, probably 50 degrees or 50 degrees up the other way. And we'll keep an eye on that. We're giving him weather every couple of days, or certainly if anything changes, and there's not a lot of change. We'll think of what might be best course, whether he should go north again or peel off on port tack down here. But for now, it's no point even thinking about it, really. Just see what the weather is, because that's 3 days out. So there we go. We're on to the 30th there. It's got a bit more of an easterly slant in it again, going back to the east-northeast, but it's got a lot of easterly in it for the 30th. There it is there. You can see, back here it's straight east, but there's still a little bit of northeast in it. So, or a little bit of northerly in the east wind. It's all borderline stuff. So it's not fast at all. Here we go through to the 31st. 31st, holding the same. So he's going to go deep into the bay anyway. But how long is it going to take him? And okay, so there is, we're just looking, I can't get it all in this screen. No, now we can. So that's the 31st. So 4 days from now, it's about 300 miles maybe. And he'll definitely curve down here. So, yeah, he's still not in the bay. So by the 31st, he's still not in the bay, I don't reckon. And at that point, if he's managed that, he's going to have 440 miles to go. There's still another. I'd say as an ETA, subject to the weather, and I can show you that now. It's not going to be before the 4th of July, June, 4th of June, sorry. As you can see here, the winds, it's starting to go. Okay, so by the 1st, he might be, it could be 100-mile days if he's lucky. If this weather holds, it's light. It's so light, it's going to be slow again. So there goes the 1st. Then it's lightening off. He'll be going super slow if this weather is as predicted. So he's not going to be here before the 5th or 6th, I reckon. So anyway, good news is no storms. Sea's pretty mild. He's looking after the boat, so all is well. And I can't think of much better sailing conditions in a way, but in other ways it's horrific. So that's really about it. Amazing here in Les Sables d'Olonne. There's something like about 50,000 people live here. The previous weekend, there was 220,000 visitors came in, and the statistic came from mobile phones. It was Orange, one of the big mobile phone companies here, can log how many units are coming in and stuff. So, and there's probably going to be another day like that today. Anyway, all good. Great to see you all. We'll see you again in a couple of days and update you on Jeremy. What else is happening? Lots going on for the prize giving if you're coming into town, the 24th. And it'll be a bit of fun. So we'll see you soon. We're going to put a press release out just to update everything on Monday, Tuesday. That release will go out, and we'll keep the ball rolling. A lot of